The other night, I was a part of something so humiliating. The way they passed by looking at this disgusting commotion, I was mortified. And I will never forget. I don't want to be just put out there looking any old crazy old way. Okay, Nicki Minaj would never speak ill of anyone's child. If you're right in whatever you're doing, you don't ever have to make someone into the bad guy. You knew that when that footage came out, you was about to look f***ing dumb. That's clown shit. I am not a clown. This woman has built her career off of sympathy and payola. Let's go!
Ever since footage of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's New York Fashion Week incident hit the internet, everyone has been talking about who's to blame and trying to find out how these two hip-hop artists got into this mess in the first place.
Cardi ends up leaving with no earrings, one shoe on, and her meat's lumped. Who are you women? I'm embarrassed for both of you. And as far as I'm concerned, there is no winner.
Although Cardi B hasn't said much about the incident on her social media since her initial statement, until today, Nicki Minaj opted out of addressing the situation at all on her social media, which makes perfect sense because that is literally the main reason that she has Queen Radio in the first place.
When queens speak, they speak on their own radio show.
Right. That's right. That's right.
You understand?
And in today's episode, Nicki Minaj did not disappoint. It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video, and today, let's talk about what Nicki Minaj had to say about this video before Cardi was a mother and she was preaching a whole different tune.
I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid. Like the same way your kid is your baby, I'm my mother's baby. You know, if my mom was to be scrolling down and she see people talk about me, that will hurt her feelings, that will make her cry. You're making my mother cry, so nothing is off limits.
This woman who accused me of saying something about her child just say that nothing's off limits, even talking about people's kids.
Now, since the New York Fashion Week incident, this post has been floating around, and it's even landed all the way on the Shade Room.
She went to my Instagram, and she must have read my bio. In my bio, it says rest in peace to my son that passed away. So when she read my bio, that's when she came back at me with the comment and was like, oh, bitch, that's why you shouldn't have been on drugs. Maybe your baby would have been alive.
And this girl on the phone today, she's the one who's actually alleging that Cardi B is preaching a whole new tune than she was a few years ago when she made these disgusting comments about this woman's dead son.
So very often I let people do a lot of bullshit talking about me, and people around the world believe it, but they don't know what type of disgusting pig this person is. So thank you so much for calling. I will hit you back after the show, my darling. I'm sure the bars would like to give you a nice, lovely donation, my darling. Thank you, bye.
So yes, I am so glad that Nicki is definitely denying all of those allegations about her talking negative about Cardi B as a mother or talking directly about Cardi B's child. But it's important that we remember that all of those messages that are allegedly from Cardi B happened years ago before she was ever even casted on Love and Hip Hop. And because of that, a lot of people feel that Cardi B should get a pass. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are not feeling Nicki Minaj right now, and a lot of you guys have made it very clear that you're annoyed that I'm actually a fan of hers. But I'm really trying here to I won't say to be unbiased, but I'm trying to at least understand and give Cardi B the benefit of the doubt. But in doing so, understand that you're asking me to ignore the fact that we have solid receipt that's happened over and over again that Cardi B has been disrespecting black women.
So we gonna get into some things.
And if the rumors are true about Cardi B, I think it's disgusting, and I'm sorry, but I definitely understand why Nicki Minaj snapped.
You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's a problem with so many black women, and women, period. Oh, because she's not black, because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches! To freedom! these are the women. These are the women going hard for her. The roaches. Black women's is roaches now, child. No.
We've given her our pass over and over again, but I'm sorry. I liked Bodak Yellow, but the song wasn't that great. Now, there was a lot more discussed on this episode, and if you don't have Apple Music, what are you waiting for? Because you definitely need to tune in to episode 8 for yourself and tune in to new episodes of Queen Radio because it is everything. But before I go, I definitely want to close on somewhat of a wake-up call or a semi-positive message.
I meant what I said earlier. There were so many people egging on the Biggie and Tupac beef, and now we have to constantly remember them, and it's ridiculous. Yeah. They both died too soon, and they both died as legends, and think about what they would have given to this culture, what today. They would have brought to our, like, this is great, and I say we meaning all of us, we don't realize how much we fuel the fire.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
As much as I love Nicki Minaj, she helped me realize today that no matter how juicy this story was, and no matter how many spots were blown today, everything that happened was just not okay. I feel like this is really a huge revelation about just how serious the situation was, and it's definitely something that I'm going to take some time and think about as I move forward covering this story and any stories that develop in the future, because as much as I love Nicki Minaj, I don't hate Cardi, and I certainly don't dislike her enough where I think it's worth either of them losing their life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B stans, on the next one.